Hey guys, Ken here with a quick end of week recap on what's been probably one of the most tedious weeks of my life. For starters, I'm very happy to say Gerald has been fully repaired and recalibrated and is ready to cut whitewood number 4 tomorrow. Yay! What else happened this week? So much that I had to take notes just to make this damn video. So all of my lessons learned from defunct Whitewood 3 and issues that I had, they were all my issues, and I fixed them all in Fusion. So that was a pretty big deal. It took a long time because these models get really big and things slow down. We also made all of our wires for the LEDs. So red, white, black, 4-inch, 65 of each. And you can see they're all crimped and pinned. Same with 10 of each in 6-inch length. Now that's not going to be an end-all be-all, but it should be a good start, especially to cover zone clusters where a lot of LEDs are really close to each other. On that same note, we also put all of the LEDs off of the boards that they came attached to. So another thing I was able to do is I realized the other day that Whitewood 3 didn't have to be a complete disaster. I was able to dry fit as much as possible all of my mechs, targets, everything onto it, and look for areas where the brackets were going to conflict with inserts. Found 2 distinct areas. One was the main VOOK. I just had to shift them down not even a half an inch, to be completely clear. The animal zone was a huge problem. I had to completely redesign my animals inserts for that mode. And instead of just a block like I had them, I've now got them snaking through that center area. Actually, I think it looks 100 times better. I'll show you guys in a minute. But there was another really cool thing that just happened. So while we're talking about inserts, I took a snippet of a top-down view of my playfield and I printed out a bunch of copies, and it includes where my expansion board is going to go for the LEDs, because I want to start planning out my 4 LED chains for efficiency and shorter runs. Like I said, we're going to make some custom length wires, but they're going to be one-offs, not assembly line batched 450 freaking crimps, which I'm going to have to do again in a little bit, but we'll get there. So you might be asking, why is there a guitar sitting on my workbench right now? So one of my other main passions, and I've been doing this for many years, is hand building custom acoustic guitars. This one's just an example. It's about ready to go into the finishing process and get strung up. But I noticed something awesome. So I just mentioned that I did a printout of the top-down view of my playfield, and I think I subconsciously designed a guitar into my Pink Floyd machine, which I don't think is a bad idea for a Pink Floyd machine, but I'd like to know what you guys think. So I walked by my dining room table this morning and I looked down. I've got this thing sitting here in bare wood, and what I'm seeing is a sound hole with the guitar neck coming up, and obviously got other lights, but I think I accidentally designed something even cooler than I thought. And here you can see the animals redesigned through here too. This snake, they used to be just a batch kind of in a square up here. Either way, I'm confident we're not going to have insert conflicts when we cut whitewood number 4. So yeah, overall, it's been a freaking busy week. I'm happy it's Friday. I'm looking forward to cutting whitewood number 4. Pray, pray, pray we don't have any disasters, but we know the reality. So with that, we're basically done for Friday, minus putting the maple back on the bench and getting cleaned up and reset. G-code's exported. I'm ready to cut. We're going to get it done tomorrow, and then I'm going to spend a few days epoxying inserts, sanding everything down, then mounting mechs, then mounting LEDs, and then wiring mechs, which aren't going to need a complete rewire like I thought. I was also able to use Whitewood 3 to figure out that my boards can go almost exactly where they were on the previous Whitewoods. So my wire harnesses might still be in good shape, but I've got enough wire if we need to do a full rewire. And then we'll wire up the LEDs. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I thought that was the coolest damn thing. And now I'm probably going to spend the afternoon with a pencil just drawing out LED chains. So you'll probably hear from me this weekend once Whitewood 4 is cut, whether it's good or whether it came out as a disaster. But if you don't, have a fantastic weekend, and I'm sure we'll see you next week. Later, guys.